1 cup of delicious strawberries, half a cup of dry rolled oats, a giant handful of spinach, 1 serving of desiccated total Nutri-Greens by my protein discount code and link below, a few spoonfuls of cacao nibs, 2 cups of almond milk, and as weird as it might sound, 1 cup of black beans.
That looks so good. What are you talking about, man? Oh. This is like chocolate or maybe black beans down here.
Those 2 things in 1 sentence to me are disgusting. That could be chocolate or black beans. Those 2 things in 1 item for me. No.
Welcome to my full day of eating, my friends. You guys just saw me construct my shake, and I will say that the color and texture of it is really not that appetizing. LP was making a point about that. But it is tasty. It tastes like bananas. And what this is helping me do is get about 1,000 calories worth into my diet early on. So what I have is 979 calories coming from this. I have all of the ingredients put in here already. What this is giving me is 36 grams of protein, 177 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of fat. I know that seems like a crazy amount of carbs, but seriously guys, I have to eat to grow. So my plan right now for this morning is I'm gonna drink these up while I'm answering some emails, some of the support emails for Beyond the Week, and then afterwards we are going to go to chest and shoulder day. Gonna kill that. Me and LP is like right over there. And then after the gym, I'm really excited about this, we're gonna go stop by the grocery store and pick up some new ingredients to make some sort of new meal. And I haven't even thought about what it is yet. No clue at all. We're just gonna go in there with kind of just a fun gun-ho attitude and see what comes out of it, and then we'll see what's for lunch.
1 hour later.
All right, so real quick before I leave, guys, I'm listening to a little bit of Schoolboy Q Collard Greens. You guys haven't heard that, you should. It's really legit. But down here, this is how I do the giveaways every time. I just open all of the giveaway entries, right, into this huge list, and then I just scroll and pick randomly. So that's what we're about to do. I just wanted to show you guys because I thought it's kind of fun. So we're gonna go to the bottom of the list, and here we go. Give it a strong flick and a random click right there. Whoever this is, what is it? Let's see, Tracy Wallace. Tracy Wallace, you have won. So congratulations to you. I'm posting this on Instagram right now. I'm actually in the middle of making the winner picture right now. So that is super awesome. Now let's go to the gym. Chest and shoulders today. I felt super good. Lots of energy today. When I was going in there for chest, like my pump was on point, my blood was filled, like I felt really hydrated. I think that shake kicked ass. Those cacao nibs, I've never used them before. They're very like, ooh, they almost taste like chocolate liquor because they're so like harsh, I guess. I don't really know how to put it. But they're super good, and in that shake, because the shake is like sugar and it has bananas and stuff, when you're chewing like those little pieces of like chocolate chips in your shake, it's super good. But after we went to the gym, we just stopped by Sprouts real quick to pick up some ingredients, and then we're gonna go home right now and we are gonna make some vegan macaroni and cheese. Okay, we're back at the house. I'm starving, so real quick, I just fried this up on the frying pan. And what it is it's hemp and sage burger. It's the one you saw on LP's channel earlier. It's literally just brown rice, seeds, beans, seeds, onions, sage, peppers. That's all it is. There's literally nothing weird. Like there's none of those like soy lecithin or like weird other things in it. Anyways, we're gonna make some mac and cheese. So basically, this is a super simple recipe. And I have everything prepped. What you're gonna need is an onion, you're gonna need 2 potatoes, you're gonna need one carrot, or I'm using baby carrots, and then you're gonna need onion powder, garlic powder, and salt. And I believe that is it. Oh, and half a cup of cashews. So that's all the recipe, that it calls for. It's super simple ingredients. And the first thing we're gonna do is we have a giant bowl, or whatever, what do you call this? Pot?
A pot.
You got a giant pot here. You got
a lot of pot right there.
You got a lot of pot right there, and it's boiling, man. So we're gonna throw the potatoes into this boiling pot. We're just gonna drop those on in there, and we're gonna let these boil for 2 minutes. Okay, so the next part of the recipe calls for a full carrot, or I have baby carrots, so I don't even have to cut or peel or any of that. I'm already prepared. So this seems like about 1 carrot, right? Right? What do you guys think? Potatoes been 2 minutes, right? Now we're gonna put these carrots in. Now this is gonna go for another 5 minutes, and then we have the onions to throw in. So skip ahead 5 minutes. 5 minutes have passed. Now the last boiling piece is we're gonna take a half onion like I just had there. I'm gonna cut it a little bit so it's a little easier to boil, and I suggest doing this kind of like separating the onion, otherwise it's gonna be impossible for it to start boiling. You're just gonna throw in the onion now, and you're gonna let it boil for 7 minutes. So it goes 2, 5, and then 7. 7 minutes have elapsed. We have all our boiled vegetables done now, and this is a special part. You're gonna take that boiled water, because it's got all those juices and flavors and whatnot. You're gonna need 1.5 cups. So I have a cup right here. This is a really sketchy way to do it. And you can put this in the blender. There's that first cup, and this is the other 3/4, so that is 1.5 cups of boiled water right there. Then you're just going to add the boiled vegetables into this.
Shake them vigorously.
Just gonna plop these on in here. Try to get most of them in there. You're gonna add your dry ingredients. So what we have here is, these are all 1 teaspoon. So 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. You're gonna throw these in here. This is what's gonna make it actually taste awesome. And then the final ingredient, you're gonna take your organic, delicious cashews. Just kidding, it doesn't have to be organic, but you have 1/2 cup of cashews. That's what you need, 1/2 cup. That's what's gonna make it creamy, gonna give it that fatty taste. And so we're gonna throw those in. And that is it. These are the ingredients for the cheesy sauce for the mac and cheese. We're just gonna blend this up now. And the final product right there, super steamy. A little bit thick, but first time, I don't know, it looks pretty good. I'm excited to taste it.
Kind of smells like cheese.
Is it really?
It kind of smells like cheese.
What I should have been doing is I should have been boiling the noodles while I was blending that, but I forgot because I'm a bro. So I have 3 servings of elbow macaroni right here, and that is going to provide me, I believe it was 7 grams per, so 7, 14, 21, and it's gonna be 600 calories there. Yeah, bulking life right there. So this is gonna boil for about 7 minutes. Oh no, it's critical mass. Oh, the bubble's about to jump off the edge. Oh, no, you're not allowed to leave. Get back in there.
Oh, whoa,
that was pretty cool.
That looked really weird.
All right, so the macaroni is completely done. It has been boiled, it's al dente. I tasted one, it's super good. We're gonna strain this out over here. This is the strategy I use to get water out of pasta.
Use gravity.
Use the gravity.
Use gravity. Go.
Now all you gotta do is plate your macaroni noodles, my friends. And the best part is you now take your cheese and pour it on over. I will say that does not look anything like cheese. What's your first impression on that, LP?
Kinda looks like, now that you mix it in, it looks like cheese.
Now it looks all right. Yeah, it is a little coagulated.
Yeah, now it actually looks really good.
Yeah, it's starting to get that macaroni. You hear that? Ready? You hear this? Here is the first taste. Dude, that was bomb. That has nothing to do with cheese at all. Like, I can't taste cheese in that, but that's bomb. Like, that is amazing. It doesn't taste cheesy at all, guys. Not even close, but it's pretty good. If you want to try it, I think this is pretty good. I'm gonna knock this whole thing down really easily. It's tasty. I know what we can do to fix this cheesy problem here. We got a little Daya, or Daya? I don't know.
Deja.
How do you, Deja? We got Kobe's sister, Deja. Now we are working with cheese. Boom, macaroni cheese. In total, this whole meal with the patty that I ate is 1,130 calories, which brings us up to 2,100 calories for the day. We really got to bulk hard. We got about 2,000 left for the rest of the day. So we're gonna eat this. I have 3 new clients, so I'm gonna write up their plans right now. It's probably gonna take me about, I'd say probably about 3 hours, because it's probably take about an hour per person. And then we will eat the next meal, although this is about to make my taste buds really, really happy. You have fun there, Jacoby?
He's probably gonna get crazy right now.
Alright guys, I'm just finishing up the mac and cheese, and I take it back. It's actually pretty good. I figured it out. It tastes like you're eating noodles, right? With mashed potatoes that have a lot of like seasonings in them. The Daya cheese is definitely making it super good. Over here, I just finished up the coaching, and now I am placing an order on My Protein with my sponsor code. So this is what I have. I just wanted to show you guys the order. I'm freaking addicted to the blenders, and they're super cheap, so I always make sure I get a few. Sometimes I get like 15. This time I'm getting 3. LP's in love with this glycine. Glycine is like, if you take it just like melatonin, you take it right before bed, it's supposed to calm you down, and he is in love with it. He's like literally using it every single day. And then we have citrulline malate because of the pump bras. Down here is LP. Hard Gainer Extreme, which is a mass gainer. Then I got the Total Nutri-Greens, which I'm running out of because I put it in every single one of my shakes, and LP does as well, just because it's like, it doesn't even taste like anything, and it's so good for you. It's freaking awesome. And then what I'm really stoked to show you guys about, really the reason I even like opened my camera to show you this scene real quick, is brown rice protein, dudes. 5.5 pounds. That's $10 per pound, which is pretty standard for whey protein and whatnot, so that's freaking awesome. When this comes in, you guys are going to see it in so many videos. So I'm gonna place this order, I'm gonna make the last email, and then we're gonna go make some more food. I got some mushrooms, onions, and spinach in here sauteing with just a little bit, like maybe a half a tablespoon of olive oil. That looks really good. And then I have a whole can of black beans going in there right here. Beyond beef crumble. This has 13 grams of protein per a half cup. So I'm doing 2 servings with a full cup of that. So we're getting 26 grams of protein in there. We're just gonna cook this all up, put some salsa on. And we are plated. Check that out, my friends. A big dollop of guac, a big old dose of salsa, and everything cooked on in there. It looks super delicious. And I put a little bit of garlic powder on it at the end after I finished cooking it up, just to give it a little flavor. And that whole meal was 800 calories, bringing us in total to 125 grams of protein, 500 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat. We're getting up there, my friends. All right, guys, I came outside for a few reasons, because it is super cold, and it hasn't been cold in so long. Like literally, I forgot that it even gets cold where I live. It's been raining. It's like, I think 64 or something like that right now, 64 Fahrenheit. So it's super, super nice and cold. So I'm going on a walk while I finish the rest of my YouTube comments on my cell phone, since I have the new iPhone and I can actually do that now, which is pretty freaking sweet. And, oh, I also want to note that after it rains, not only is it like really nice and it feels really good to go outside and breathe like really clear air, but also the street looks super cool. It's like this cinematic, it's very beautiful. Like if you guys actually take the time to like look at the street or look at the sidewalks and whatnot, because in movies they actually wet down the floor before they shoot anything because it looks so nice. But yeah, I just think it looks really cool. But anyways, I have these edamame beans, and these are pretty sweet macros. They have 12 grams per fourth cup. And so I'm gonna have 2 servings of this. So it's gonna be 260 calories and 24 grams extra protein. So I'm gonna go for a walk, but I'm gonna turn the camera off because it's gonna be too dark for you guys to see once I start walking down this street. Woo. Okay, I'm back from my walk, and I made a bagel, and I have this Daya cream cheese with onions and chive flavor, I guess. I've been talking a lot about eating a lot less processed food, so this is gonna be one of the last episodes where I'm really like kind of testing out different things. Maybe, don't quote me on that, because I really like testing all these vegan products. Like there's a vegan pizza that I saw, and I was like, I wanna get that, I wanna try it, but I don't know if I'm going to. Anyways, I'm gonna try to keep it cleaner, but today I'm trying this. It's really good. So this bagel is 260 calories, and then this Daya cream cheese, it is 90 calories per 2 tablespoons, so I probably use about 3 tablespoons, so that's not really that much, 135. That's pretty good. That doesn't really, it kind of tastes like cream cheese. It doesn't really taste like cream cheese, but it has the same texture, and it's really good. Damn, that is really good. Ooh. Plus, I've been craving cream cheese and bagels for like ever, but I haven't been able to have them just because of acne reasons. So this is actually pretty dope. Let me show you what else I got. So I also have my traditional 4 servings of broccoli right there steamed in the bag. And I can't help it. Today I want it. The Cliff Mint Chocolate Mint Builder's Bar, 20 grams of protein. I've been having these things forever and they're freaking delicious. But this is gonna wrap up everything that I am eating for the day. Let me show you the macros of everything. All right, folks, here's what we got. 188 grams of protein, 631 grams of carbs, damn. 88 grams of fat. Now you might be thinking, damn, that is a lot of carbs. Yes, that is a ton of carbs. Most people do not need to have that much calories or carbs. But to be honest with you guys, for like probably the last 2 to 3 years, I've had really, really hard times putting on any weight after probably about, I'd say 20 to 30 weeks into a bulk, if I don't go past that 3,500 to 4,000 calorie mark. Because if I don't get up to that, I just stagnate in weight and strength. So I have to kind of like force these calories in, and it's gonna make my face bloat a little bit. I'm gonna get my moon face going a little bit. That's terrible, but it's what you gotta do. I also get a little bit of acne, but whatever. That's also just comes with eating all those extra calories. But honestly, guys, I feel awesome. Like my pumps are really good. My strength is really good. Obviously, you can hear me right now. My energy is super good. If you are wondering, the macro split on this is a little bit different than I usually preach. I usually say like something like 50, 30, 20 with carbs being 50%, 30% protein, 20% fat. This is 60, 20, 20. And that's just because I'm such a hard gainer that I need to have so many calories and so many carbs to actually put on any actual mass and size. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you got some good ideas from it. I hope you thought of some interesting, inspiring meals for you to make yourself if you're trying to put on some mass, if you're trying to stay healthy, if you're trying to have some high protein meals. I always try to inspire you guys with this kind of stuff. So if you guys do have any interesting ideas for next week's video, if you have any like, you know, hey, you should make vegan pizza or something like that, let me know, because I tackled mac and cheese this week. I want to tackle something new next week. Enchiladas was super good. Anyways, you guys inspire me as much as I inspire you. Thank you so much for joining this episode. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. CT!
Lift heavy or die, MIRIN, motherfucker.